Happy Friday! What is going on, everybody? I am so pumped. I have a lot of great plans this weekend. My wife and I have been talking for a while now, and I've been sharing some of the stuff I've been learning about creating assets, using our money to make us more money. And she always has ideas, but just like everything, we just talked about it, right? So tomorrow I get to I'm building us a farm stand, and that's gonna be our first little money project together. So anyways, guys, welcome to another episode of Morning Marketing Moves. And today's topic is, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to no one. And I think this is really huge. As a matter of fact, it was probably one of the greatest marketing shifts when it comes to marketing skills, at least. I feel like growing my mind, diving into personal development, reading books, all of that's what's really changed my marketing. But when it comes to actual marketing strategies, this one takes the cake. Because everybody, or a lot of people, especially newer people or people who are stuck in their business, they are talking to everybody. And when you talk to everybody, nobody is listening, right? And I think I see that so often because it seems right? Let's market to everybody so that I cast a wider net so that I catch more fish. That's essentially what's going on when you're talking to everybody. But the sad reality is this isn't fishing. So casting your wide net isn't necessarily going to be very helpful. You need to figure out your target audience. And I would probably say you guys already know my target audience. And that is dads who work and are ready for more in life, right? Now, with that being said, before I get into finding your target audience, I do have to say, but that doesn't mean your marketing can't speak to more than just that target group. Like right now, there could be a woman watching my video and learning and then still wants to work with me, right? Because this is where you could kind of cast a more wider net, is in your teachings, right? But in your actual marketing of trying to generate leads and generate sales, you need to have a voice that is clear, concise, and consistent. So the best way that you can stop talking to everybody because no one's hearing you is break down who it is that your target audience is. So the way I did it was I started writing stuff down about myself. Okay? So I'm a dad. I am young still. I have children. I have a full-time job, and I've started a side hustle, and that's where I started. And guess what? That is a group of people that I'm going to be able to speak to clearly. I'm going to be able to create content that they relate to. Why? Because it relates to me. So I already know all this stuff. I don't have to do that much research. I don't have to go out and do market research to figure out how to talk to this group of people, because I am that group of people, right? So now my voice, my marketing voice is very, very narrow into a certain group of people. And like I said, if you're just starting out, that sounds scary. That sounds like, whoa, dude, you want me to limit my money, my marketing, and how many sales I get and who's buying from me? No. Because again, if you speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. No one is hearing you. You're just another voice in the audience, in the crowd, right? And I challenge you again, go click the link in my bio. Don't enter your information, but look at how I'm speaking to the people that click my link. The people that click that, they're gonna feel all those different pain points. They're gonna feel that same excitement based on what I'm offering, right? So that's why it's so huge to have a target audience that isn't just anyone who wants to make extra money online. So the best way to do that again is to market to yourself. Write down facts about yourself. Write down who you are. Write down your pains that you've gone through. Write down your struggles you've gone through. Write down the solutions that you have found to solve these pains, to solve these struggles, right? And once you do that, that is your audience. You get to speak to people. And I want to share another example is I have a friend that I've met online who's doing more financial insurance type of stuff. And we were talking, and I was explaining to him, I'm like, you're talking to everybody. You're talking to everybody to the point that you're not talking to anybody. And I was like, you need to figure out who you are. Like, tell me more about you. And he started telling me about himself and about his journey and the type of people that he could relate to. And he was a Marine, or as they would say, once a Marine, always a Marine. And he could speak to veterans. And I encouraged him. As a matter of fact, I pushed him. I was like, dude, you know the struggles financially that a Marine or anyone who served goes through. You know all of it. You know the pain points. You know their struggles, and you have a solution right here to offer them, man. So instead of trying to target everyone because you want to start building your insurance business, make your voice clear, speak to other veterans out there, and start creating all your content around that. And again, there's this mental switch you have to go through, because we in our brains like to think the more people we speak to, the higher chance of us growing our business, when the reality is the more specific group of people you speak to is the bigger your sales and your marketing will grow. So a week went by and I didn't see anything from him for his company that was targeted. So I sent him a message. I said, dude, I want to see you make a video today, right? And this is another beautiful thing is he's not part of my business. He's not part of my team. It's just brothers helping brothers, because we're all in this no matter what business we're growing. We are all in this together. Anyways, so I pushed him. I was like, I'm telling you, dude, just listen to me. Start figuring out how to talk to veterans, right? And then he did. He made a video and it blew my mind. I was like, that is amazing, because now you have people you're actually speaking to. You have people that actually want to hear what it is that you have. And you're able to offer a group of people you care about dearly, you're able to help them fix a lot of financial problems that they get. And a lot of it was because of being in the military that messed them up in the first place. So you're able to help them now. And I was so excited, because when you see someone targeting everyone and then honing in on that one target market, it's like I get pumped. It was like how people feel when their favorite team makes a basket, right? I was just like, dude, you are gonna do amazing things with this. And I told him, I'm like, start joining every Facebook group that has Marines, that has military members, that has veterans in it, and start talking to them, show them the videos, make videos for them, because now you have a clear voice. So guys, it's very vital that you don't talk to everybody. It's very vital that you get a clear voice targeting specific people. And again, your content, just like this one that I'm making, is gonna speak to more than just dads. It's gonna speak more to just men working full time. So in a way, this is a practical way that you could target more people. But all in all, you're gonna need to have a target market, and it needs to be you. You need to market to yourself. You need to grow yourself, okay? So anyways, I'm here at my job. I'm excited for it being Friday and for all the big plans that I have this weekend. Anyways, guys, leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought. I would love to hear it. If you got value from it, press share, which I know a lot of people won't, because they're in a business opportunity. And there's this weird fear. If I share someone else's stuff, then I'm gonna lose sales. Okay. But anyways, guys, stay blessed, and I will see you later.